10-minute workout number, who knows, doesn't matter, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Right, we're getting straight into it this morning with a very quick practice. If you're watching it on recorded, you're already warm, your heart rate's elevated, you're nice and loose. Everybody on live, we're already there. However, we're going to practice it. There's only 3 exercises this morning. Exercise 1, if you're a beginner, you're going to be doing kettlebell swings. Let me show you. Quick reminder, please, live and recorded, start practicing it. Use this as part of your introduction to getting warm. Okay, so kettlebell swing, hips back, snap them forward. Remember, it's the hips back, snapping them forward. At no point am I thinking about lowering the kettlebell or swinging the kettlebell around. That's not the thought process. It's hips back, snap them forward. And it's this power of the hips going forwards that drives that kettlebell up to eye level. Beginner, how do you know you're a beginner? Because that feels pretty alien to you, or you're not quite happy with it. You know there's room for improvement needed. So keep doing kettlebell swings. Everybody else, intermediate, advanced, how do you know? Because you can do them and you feel pretty confident. You're going to be doing alternative single arm kettlebell swings. So it's like this. You can start with 2 hands if you're not very sure, but if you've been doing them a while, pick it up with 1 hand. Now look, what's changed? Nothing. Hips back, snapping them forward still. It's a single arm kettlebell swing. By doing it with 1 arm, your body, the kettlebell wants to pull your body off balance. What stops that? The core, the glutes, the lower back, everything's working together to hold that together. So don't start giving it off balance swings. Fight it, okay? Now the alternative, we swap. The alternative kettlebell swing comes from the swap at eye level. When you snap the hips forwards, at the top that kettlebell becomes weightless for a split millisecond. It becomes weightless, it's literally floating in midair. That's the point in which you've got your hand on top, get the other one, slide the other one out, grab it. Don't try and be fancy, don't try and rotate the kettlebell, don't try and do double taps and all that nonsense, because all you're going to do is end up trying to catch it, and that's going to happen. And what happens when that happens and you're holding a 16-kilogram kettlebell? Boom. Okay, you should feel like all the weight's distributed evenly across your foot. Let's practice them now. So whatever variation you're going to use, get going, get practicing, because we're getting straight into this in a couple of minutes, and I don't want your heart rate to be rock bottom. So practice them. Now, the biggest tip I'll give you is don't hesitate. You should not be transitioning the hands when this kettlebell's already on the way back down, because what will happen is that, okay, you'll start getting pulled around. If you don't feel confident enough, go to kettlebell swings. Do not hurt yourself. Exercise number 2, everybody, is burpees. Okay, you're going to be doing a burpee with a jump. So jumping all the way out, in, and jump up nice and tall, nice and proud. You're doing 10 burpees always. Forgot to mention the kettlebell reps. You're going to do either 20 swings or 20 alternating swings. So either way, it's going to take the same amount of time. Are you with me? Yep, so it's going to be 1, 2, or 1, 2. 10 burpees followed by 10 fast alternative leg raises. Lying flat, arms up, reach up. Pay attention. Look at my upper body. It's not just doing this, I am punching up. See that? That bit here is where people lose out a lot of the work here. This is a tough exercise if you do it properly, but you have to punch up, punch up. Okay, you're trying to reach the ceiling, not your toes. Any questions at all on live? Or are you ready to go? If you've got a question, just shout it out. Oh, we've got a question. Here we go. Edit this one out. Edit this one out.
How many was it? 10 in each leg or 10 in total?
10 in total, sorry. So 1, 2, 3. Good question. I do apologise. That is my fault. So 20 kettlebell swings, whether you're doing alternating or double-handed. 10 burpees, 10 fast alternative leg raises. You're going to bash those alternative leg raises out in no time. Everybody stand by. 30 seconds and we begin. I know everybody's going to be rushing here. Make sure you keep your kettlebell off to the side on a serious note, because yes, you saw me twist my ankle. It's very easy to get in the moment, okay? Make sure that thing is not behind you or you can see it. 15 seconds and we begin, so start thinking about getting your kettlebells up, okay? Get ready for this. You're trying to complete as many rounds as you can in 10 minutes. All out, flat out. You rest when you need to, but work hard. Stand by. Go. Now the kettlebell swing, make sure you're snapping those hips. So it's hips back, snap them forward. You are not lifting it with the arm. The power is coming from the hips. And it's 20 of these. So whether you're doing these or indeed double-handed swings, you can see now, I'm showing you both. There's no difference. There's no difference in my body position other than I'm using one arm. Making sure you keep those hips working. Once you've done that, 10 burpees. Make sure your burpees are jumping all the way out and up. As long as your feet, and this is where so many people cheat themselves, jump your legs all the way out until you're in a full press up position. Don't give it this. None of that. I mean, what the hell is that? So stop doing it. This is going to be tough. It already is, probably. But it's meant to be. Fast alternative leg raises. You work as hard as you can. Remember on the fast alternative leg raises, I'm punching up. Straight legs, straight arms. It's 10 minutes, everybody. Don't pace yourself like it's a 20, 30-minute hit circuit. Has to be all out. As soon as you are done one round, you're straight back up, you're onto that kettlebell, and you go. Make sure, I just saw it in live, make sure you're not reaching forwards. I'm seeing this. I've seen people on the toes getting pulled forward. Make sure the foot is evenly distributed across the whole floor. Shouldn't feel like you're on the heels, shouldn't feel like you're on the toes. You should feel like you're on all of it at all times. I'm seeing people working too far forward, as in getting reaching out of line. And you'll get better. If you're new to the alternative swings, it takes time. So if you are a wee bit clumsy, don't worry, just keep practicing. You've never done them before. How do you expect to be good at them? Straight away. Remember, you get to the end of this and you know that there was no point in this 10 minutes that you made this easy for yourself. No point in which you could have pushed it harder. Just keep throwing yourself in to the next round. There's only 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. Beginners, if you are doing alternative swings, of course you need to realise that you're now using the weight of that kettlebell with one arm. It's going to be harder. Therefore, if you start to feel really fatigued and you can't keep it tight, go to normal swings. Go to double-handed swings, okay? I want you doing these. If you feel that you're not keeping good form anymore, remember, keep chest up, proud. Keep the shoulder blades together. Don't let that kettlebell take you for a ride. Let's go, come on. Dig deep, everybody. That's what this is about. Hardest workout of the week. Mentally, this should be by far. Why? because it's horrendous. You're pushing yourself to the max and you just keep going halfway. Come on. If you feel like you're struggling to breathe, if you feel like your muscles are on fire, then guess what? You're doing it right. That's what should be happening to our body. It should be screaming out. Fatigue is kicking in massively because our body can't possibly keep going at max effort forever. So as a result, it's going to start letting us know, okay? But you're going to tell it. You're going to tell it, suck it up. I'm doing this. I want to be better. And unfortunately, it's going to take some pain and sweat to get there. Don't look for the shortcut, because it ain't there. It's just wasting time. Let's go. Good. Focus on that breathing. Big breath in, big breath out. Remember, this kettlebell gets lifted from the hip snap, not your arms. Make sure you're gripping it tight at all times. Do not lose power by having a flimsy grip of this thing, okay? Come on, everyone. 3.5 minutes, okay? You've got your comfort zone. You're just past your comfort zone. That's the effort level you're putting in. Push it, everyone. Last few minutes, make it count. If it's burning, good. If you're out of breath, even better. If you're struggling, you're doing it right. Come on. Even though you're tired, even though you're struggling, really focus on these kettlebell swings, because we shouldn't be hurting ourselves with bad form. Keep the transition of the hands simple. Just glide one over the other. And always remember that hip snap. Up to eye level. Get that kettlebell to eye level. Well, everyone, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 90 seconds. Take it up a notch, if that's even possible. Get to the end, know you're done, know you've worked, know that you couldn't possibly have gone anymore. Push it hard. Don't give in to it now. You're almost done for the day. Come on, let's do it. 35 seconds. Don't stop till you hear that buzzer. Okay, put your kettlebell down, stand up if you're lying down, walk around, walk around. Focus on your breathing. Now remember, if you're going 100% and you just stop, that's no good for us, okay? Walk around, big breath in through the nose, stop at the top. Pause. Fully exhale out with 2 breaths and pause. Add the pause at the top, pause at the bottom. Keep that going for 60 seconds. And that'll get your heart rate back down. Just don't give in to the panting, okay? Don't, because you won't recover quick. You need to teach yourself to recover. So while you're doing that, we'll summarise. Pretty nasty this morning, 3 exercises, mixing it up again. We don't need to do a lot to get the heart rate up. In fact, I was almost just going to do kettlebell swings for 10 minutes. Okay, people will overthink things. If you're getting your heart rate up and you're working hard and you've got a sweat on and you're struggling, you're working out, you're going to benefit from that. Okay, people get too complicated with circuit training. They feel it has to be this thing, that thing, the other thing. Of course, sure, we don't just want to keep hammering the same muscle group, but that showed you this morning what we can do with 3 exercises in 10 minutes. Again, the test of the 10-minute workout is at this moment in time after completing it, could you do it again and replicate the intensity you've just done? Could you replicate almost that intensity? If the answer is yes, you did not push yourself hard enough. Of course, we could all do another run through, 2, 3, 4, 5 run throughs. Okay, we could force ourselves through it, but no way should you be able to do what you just done with that effort level. Takes a wee bit of mental push, mental drive, but that's what it's all about, okay? Because after 60 seconds, your body's pretty much telling you to stop, regardless of your fitness. So thank you very much. Have a good day. 10-minute workout done. Ka-choo.